Hello everyone, welcome to Niffer's Critters. I've got a little Buttercup here, minus an eyeball. He had to have surgery on Wednesday of this past week. If you don't know the story already, he shed recently, and after he shed, his eye was cloudy, so I thought that he had a stuck eye cap, because it's what it looked like when Vanellope had a stuck eye cap. Once or possibly twice. She came to me with a stuck eye cap, and then I think she actually had another one with me. But anyway, what I did with her is put her in a little bin with a warm, damp washcloth, towel, whatever, and then used, after she soaked for a little bit, I used a silicone swab, like a really soft one that's like for like a reusable option for Q-tips, and that got it off pretty easily. So I tried that with him, and instead of getting an eye cap, I got eye irritation, I guess. Well, he got eye irritation. So I stopped because I didn't want to irritate it any further, and it ended up becoming swollen and stayed cloudy. And so I took him to the vet, and the vet said that it's likely that he injured himself while shedding, like rubbing up against something. He told me to check the tank for anything sharp. And then my theory is that I made it worse by messing with it. The vet was kind enough not to point that out, but I would be surprised if he wasn't thinking it. But I did notice that there were a couple of really sharp spots on this half log thing that he has that's made out of, I think, resin or plastic or something, and it's like made to look like a real log with bark, and I thought it was just kind of bumpy, but there were some really sharp edges. So it is entirely possible that he like scratched his eye or injured it somehow while shedding. And with the bug eyes, there is a risk of issues with shedding, and also being injured more easily, because the eye is more prominent and sticks out more. You can kind of tell with his remaining eye. It's easier to tell if you have two hog noses side by side. But anyway, he gave me antibiotics and antibiotic eye drops, and said that if it doesn't get better or start showing improvement within the next few days, then he would need to have it removed. So I sent pictures of what it looked like last week, and he said that it didn't really look any better, and he would definitely recommend having it removed. So that's what we did. So he is now a pirate. He needs an eye patch. I've renamed him from Prince Buttercup to the Dread Pirate Buttercup. If you have seen The Princess Bride, you will understand the reference. And so now he has to stay on his antibiotics, and I still have to put the eye drop on the place where his eye was, and then he has stitches that need to be removed in 21 days after the surgery, and he's on meloxicam for pain, which he does not like. I'm not having a very easy time getting it in his mouth. He won't even open his mouth. I can't get it open for anything, so I try to just shove it in his little cheek pouch and hope that he swallows it. But he seems to be doing well. He's on paper towels for now because they didn't want to risk any substrate getting caught in the wound while it's healing, or surgical site, whatever. So that's Buttercup. Orion also had an eventful week. He went in for an assist feed because he was continuing to not eat and continuing to lose weight. So they did before the assist feed, they went in and got more of the infection out. He said he got about a pea-sized amount out, and then it was only swollen on one side. So the other side like looked almost back to normal, and then the one side looked even more swollen, which is weird. But he changed his antibiotic to enrofloxacin or enrofloxacin. I don't remember. And that's an oral medication I have to give to him daily. Giving him that is going better than it went when I was giving him the meloxicam. So it must taste a little bit better. But he still isn't tongue flicking. And I did go through my previous videos of him, and because the vet asked, has he ever tongue flicked? And I was like 99% certain that he had. And when looking at past videos, he did tongue flick when I was when I had him in his enclosure and I was putting my hand in there to get him used to me, he would tongue flick on my hand. So proof that he was tongue flicking, and the vet said that if it continues to not get better, then he said that he can call the emergency and referral center to see if they can do a CT scan. He's not sure if they can do one on such a small snake with such a small, tiny head. But that would be like thousands of dollars that I don't have at the moment, so that's an issue with that. And the emergency and referral center, the most they will do, I think, is tell you to get care credit. And he said that he did kind of look in the area where the tongue comes out and didn't see anything blocking it. And he said there could be like infection in the tongue sheath, and that's like would be hard to get to as far as trying to surgically remove it. So his hope is changing the antibiotic would help. So fingers crossed. Send positive healing vibes to both of my little dudes. I'm probably gonna have to bring Orion back in for another assist feed. The vet wanted me to feed him about 4 to 5 days after the assist feed, and that was on Tuesday. So I'll probably try feeding him tomorrow. See how it goes. Wish us luck. You're so clumsy. You're so clumsy. And so cute. He's doing well. Like, he doesn't seem uncomfortable or anything. He's very cute. He actually did seem uncomfortable the couple of days before his surgery. You could just tell he wasn't. You could tell he was in pain because he wasn't coming out at all and just kind of didn't seem quite like himself. But right now he seems like his normal sunshiny self, so that's good. So I will know that if he ever has a stuck eye cap, I think I'll just bring him to the vet and have them deal with it, because if his eyes are more sensitive, if his eye is more sensitive from having that bug eye condition or trait or whatever it's called, then I wouldn't want to risk messing that up by trying to do it myself. So, yeah. He's so cute. He's so cute. Little tongue flicks. You're such a cute little dude. And you are also such a cute little dude. Martin. Martin. Look at the camera. Why don't you want to look at the camera? I'm busy, he says. Anyway, hope you're all having a good day. I posted a video of my angel puppy Daisy and Dylan getting treats and doing tricks for treats, because it's Daisy's birthday today, and then tomorrow, Sunday, is my dad's birthday. He passed away in 2021. So yeah, it would have been his birthday. So we are going to celebrate at my brother's house by getting some chicken wings because my dad loved chicken wings and there's a good chicken wing place nearby. So we're gonna do that to honor him. I hope you all are having a good weekend, and we will talk to you later. Say bye, Dread Pirate Buttercup.